Good morning, student. This is the third session of the fraction, and in the previous session we have seen what is like and unlike fraction, how the comparison of fraction is done, and how to insert a fraction between a two given fraction. Now today we will see the operation on fraction, and your first operation is addition and subtraction. Okay, so first we will see that how the addition is done on the like fraction. So I think you must remember that what is the like fraction? The fraction which is having a same denominator. So their LCM will be 8, okay, and numerator will be added. So this will be 6 upon 8. Can it be reduced further? Yes, because 2 3s are 6 and 2 4s is 8. Okay, this is how the addition is done for the like fraction. Now we will see how the subtraction is done for the like fraction. So subtraction is, for example, this is given 9 upon 10 and 3 upon 10. So again, this is a like fraction. Then we will take a LCM and subtract the numerator. So this will be 6 upon 10, means then we will reduce it further. 2 3s are 6 and 2 5s is 10. So now you have understood how the addition and subtraction is done for like fraction. Now let's see for unlike fraction. Unlike fraction, for suppose I am doing subtraction first. See, now over here you can see that the denominator of these two fractions are different. So we will first make them into a like fraction. For making them into a like fraction, as you all know, that take LCM of 7 and 4, that is your denominator, and LCM will be 28. Okay, now we will convert slowly this fraction first into a like fraction, and then this also. So how to convert these two both fraction into a like fraction? We will make their denominator same. So 5 upon 7 into 4, because 7 4s is 28, then we will multiply in the numerator also. So it is 20 upon 28. Now convert this one also. 1 upon 4, we will multiply 7 in the denominator and 7 in the numerator. So this is 7 upon 28. Now you can see that 28 has come over here also and 28 has come over here also. Now these two has been converted into a like fraction. So 20 upon 28 minus 7 upon 28. Now their LCM, as you have seen that they are in like fraction now, so their LCM will be 28. So 20 minus 7 is equals to 13 upon 28. Okay, I hope it is clear. Now let's see one more question in which the addition of fraction and the subtraction of fraction is done all together. This is 1 upon 3. Now as you can see over here that their denominators are different, so this is a unlike fraction. What we will do first, so that our operation will be very easy, we will convert all this fraction into a like fraction. So take LCM of 4, 5 and 3, and that will be 60. Clear? So now we will first convert this fraction denominator into 60. So we will multiply it by 15 in the denominator and then in the numerator. So this will be 15 threes is 45, clear, and 15 fours is 60. Okay, now we will take 2 upon 5 and then we will multiply with 12 because 12 fives is 60 and in the numerator also, and this will become 24 upon 60. Clear? See, now we will take the last fraction 1 upon 3 and we will multiply it with 20 in the denominator and 20 in the numerator. So this will become 20 upon 60. Now over here you can see that 60 coming here also, 60 here also, and 60 here also. So this is all converted into a like fraction. So then we will copy it. So now as you can see that these three fractions denominator has been converted into a like fraction. So now their LCM will be 60. So 45 plus 24 minus 20. Now what we will do first we will do the addition part and then we will do the subtraction part. Okay, so first, because according to the rule of BODMAS, addition is coming first. So what we will do, 45 plus 24 and your answer is 69 minus 20. Again, now we will do the subtraction. So 69 minus 20, your answer will be 49 upon 60. Now can it be further reduced? No. So now over here as you can see, this is your answer. I hope you have understood it well, that how the addition subtraction is done for the like and unlike fraction. Now we will see further. Now let's see how the multiplication of fraction is being done. For example, your question is 5 multiplied by 3 by 8 and here is nothing in the denominator, so I have assumed it as 1. So now the numerator will be multiplied separately and the denominator will be multiplied separately. So 5 multiplied by 3 and that is 15, and 1 multiplied by 8 and that is 8. Now over here also as you can see that 4 upon 15 and minus 7 is given. So in the denominator there was nothing, so I have assumed it as 1. So 4 multiplied by minus 7 upon 15 multiplied by 1. So over here you can see this is positive and this is negative, so your answer will be negative only, as we have seen in the rational number, and your denominator is 15. Now let's see further that if we have to multiply the three fraction all together, what we will do? Very simple. We will multiply numerator separately and denominator separately, and we will get what? 3 4s are 12 and 12 2s are 24. You must know the tables also, student. So in the denominator also 8 5s are 40 and 40 multiplied by 3 and that is 120. Now if we will solve it further also, so 24 directly I am cutting it. 24 ones are 24 and 24 fives are is 120. How? Let's see over here. 24 multiplied by 5, 5 fours is 20. Okay, and 2 is going above. 5 2s are 10 plus 2 12, so 120 is coming. I have shown you this in the practice also. Okay, so now our next operation is division. As you have seen in the rational number, for suppose the two fraction is given to you, a upon b and c upon d, and we have to do division between this. So as we know that a upon b then will be written like this only, and then c upon d we will do the reciprocal of this, so it will become d upon c. So if we are doing the reciprocal, then this division sign is changing into a multiplication sign, and I have already shown you in the rational number. So now in the fraction also we will do as it is, as we have done it earlier. For example, this question is given and we have to divide this. So here is nothing in the denominator, so I have supposed it as 1. So now again 5 upon 8, then we will do the reciprocal, so it will be 1 upon 2, and your division sign will be changed into a multiplication sign. Now it will be easier multiplying the numerator. 5 ones are 5 and 8 multiplied by 2, so 8 twos are is 16. Clear? Let's see one more question based on the division. Your next question is question number 2, and your question is 7 upon 10 divided by 3 upon 4. So now how to do this? 7 upon 10 will be written like this only, then multiplication sign. Now if we are applying multiplication, then the reciprocal will be done, so this is 4 upon 3, and your answer is 30 upon 28. Can it be reduced further? Yes. How? 2 ones are, I am writing over here, 2 ones are 2 and 2 fours are 8 and 2 15s are. Okay, now can it be further solved? No, because these two fraction means these two number in the fraction cannot be divided with a single number, so this is your answer. Clear? So now student, our next operation is using of. Where this of has came from? It has came from the rule of a BODMAS, where B stands for bracket, O stands for of, D for division, M for multiplication, A for addition, and S for subtraction. Now we will understand of, and with a question we will see that how the of has been used. So 3 upon 16 of 2 is written, so of means multiplication only, so 3 upon 16, and here it was nothing in the denominator, so I have assumed it as 1. Now we will multiply the numerator, and that will be 6, and the denominator, and that is 16. Further we will solve it. It will be divided by 2. 2 3s are 6 and 2 8s are 16. So now this is your answer, because this has become into a simplified form. Now let's see question number 2. 3 upon 4 of rupees 16 is given to you. Okay, now again there was nothing, so I have assumed it as 1, and of means multiplication only, so 3 upon 4 multiplied by 16 upon 1, then denominator will be multiplied and numerator will be multiplied, so it has become 48 upon 4. And again when we further solve it, so your answer is 12 rupees. I hope it is clear to you. Now let's see the further operation. So students, our next operation is a very familiar operation, and that is BODMAS, where B stands for bracket, O for of, D division, M for multiplication, A for addition, S for subtraction. So now how to solve this question with the help of BODMAS? See, first your bracket is coming, so we will solve the bracket first. So first we will take the LCM, and the LCM of 3 and 9 is 9. Okay, so 3 3s are 9. Okay, because the denominator will be divided by the denominator, so 3 3s are 9. And then how many times it has gone? 3 times, so 3 will be multiplied in the numerator, as you know, and we have done it earlier also. So now plus 9 ones are, so 1 will be multiplied in 2, so 2 ones are is 2, and rest of the thing will be copied as it is, because first we will solve the bracket. Okay, and then slowly according to the board mass we will solve the rest of the operation. Until then it will be copied as it is. So now it has been solved, that is 5 upon 9 of, and as we have solved this bracket, so the bracket has been removed also. 8 upon 15, 4 upon 9, 3 upon 4, minus 1 upon 2, and plus 1. Okay, this all things have been copied it, so don't get confused in this. Okay, now after bracket what is coming? Off. So now we will solve this off, and we all know that off means multiplication only. So I will first put the sign of multiplication here also. Okay, now student, first see, off multiplication will be solved first, and this multiplication will be further copied as it is, because we will lately solved it. Okay, again I am telling you, the multiplication that is being used in the off will be solved further, and this will be copied it as it is. So we don't have to solve this multiplication. We will first solve this, and then after division then your multiplication will be solved. Let's see it. So 5 8s is 40, and 15 9s are, 15 9s is how much? Let's see it. 5 9s is 45, and 9 1s are 9, that is 135. Okay, if you all don't know the table, then you must do it in the rough column also. 15 9s are, 5 9s is 45, 9 1s are 9, 9 plus 4 is 13, so 135 it has come. So 40 upon 135. Now let's see, this has been solved now. So now rest of the thing will be copied as it is. Now the division part is there, so we will solve the division, and this will be converted into 9 upon 4. Clear? And again this will be remain as it is, because we are solving it division. We are solving the division, so after reciprocal this multiplying sign, multiplication sign has come, so please don't get confused. Again I am telling you. Clear? So now 4 1s are 4, and 4 1s are 4, 0. Now can it be solved? Yes. 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12, and 1 will be left, so 3 5s are is 15. Again it can be further solved. 3 1s are 3, and 3 1s are 3, and 3 5s are is 15. So now after solving all this, we have got 10 upon 15 multiplied by 3 upon 4 minus 1 upon 2 plus 1. So now the multiplication will be solved according to the rule. So 3 1s are, 3 5s is 15, 2 2s are 4, and 2 5s is 10. Clear? And 5 ones are and 5 ones are. So your answer will be 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon 2 plus 1. After this, your addition is coming according to the rule of board mass. So we will do the addition and this will be copied as it is. So there was nothing in the denominator. Suppose it as 1. Take the LCM. 1 plus 1 2s are 2. So 2 1s is 2. Because we will divide the denominator with the denominator and multiply that in the numerator. As we have done it earlier also, how to make that thing into a like fraction. So 1 plus 2 upon 2. So now 1 upon 2, from here we will get 3 upon 2. So now we will get what? 2 as the LCM and then 1 minus 3, and that is minus 2 upon 2. So what we will get? Your answer is minus 1. So now I hope you all have understood that how to solve the board mass. Okay, see, for board mass, actually student, we must know the tables also, and for you all it is very compulsory to learn the table from 2 to at least 20, because if you are knowing the table also, then it is very easier for you to solve and the calculation will be very easier. So it is very important that you must learn the table. Even though I have shown you, if you are not knowing the table, then how to solve in the rough column, but learning the table is very compulsory. Now let's see how the removal of bracket is done. You have seen this in the rational number also, that how the removal of bracket is done, and we have also seen the names of a bracket. Again, I am telling you, as you are seeing this line, this is a bar or a vinculum bracket, and this is a small bracket. Then this curly is a curly signs you are seeing here, curly bracket. Then this is a square bracket. Then now let's understand again with a question. So over here this bar bracket will be solved further and rest of the thing will be copied it as it is. So 10 in the whole 1 by 2, then 8 in the whole 1 by 2, then the curly bracket, then small, and this will be solved first, the bracket. Okay, don't see the sign because I am solving it according to a bracket. So this will be solved, and 6 minus 4 is 2. So bracket has been removed. Now what we will do, copy the rest of the thing as it is. Here the board mass rule is not applying. Here the removal of bracket has been done. So first your bar bracket, then your small bracket is coming, then the curly and the square bracket. So now we will see how to solve this small bracket. Rest of the thing will be copied as it is. Then curly, then 7 minus 2 is 5 and bracket removed. Now 10 1 by 2, again rest of the thing copied as it is. Now this curly bracket will be solved. 6 minus 5 is 1, and this has been solved and removed. Now 10 1 by 2, then this bracket will be solved. So how to solve this mixed fraction, I have told you several of time. 8 2s are 16 plus 1, and that is 17 by 2 plus 1. Okay, still it has not been solved, so this bracket will be remained. So 10 1 1 upon 2 minus 17 upon 2 was there. Clear? And what was there? See, as we have solved it, so 17 upon 2 was there, plus 1 was there, so plus 1. So now we will solve this. 2 is your LCM, 17, because 2 ones are 2 and 17 ones are 17. Here it is nothing, so 1 2s are 2 and 2 ones are. So now you all have understood that how the removal of bracket is being done and how they are removed after solving it. This is the last bracket, that is the square bracket. So over here we will take LCM 2, then 17 will come because 2 ones is 2, so 1 will be multiplied in the denominator and 1 will be multiplied in the numerator. Again 1 2s is 2, so 2 in the denominator and 2 in the numerator. So 17 plus 2 will come over here. Then 10, this has been solved now. So 19 upon 2, then 10 1 upon 2 minus 19 upon 2. So 10 2s is 20 plus 1. This is 21 upon 2 and this is 19 upon 2. So now we will take the LCM. 21 minus 19. Okay, see. So now what will be the answer? 21 minus 19, that is 2 upon 2, and then we will solve it further. Your answer is 1. I hope you have understood. Now let's move forward. So for today, this is the last question, that is problems involving fraction. So don't worry, we will solve few more questions based on this in the next video of fraction. So let's see how to solve the problem that is based on the fraction. Question is, what fraction is 6 bananas of 4 dozen bananas? So what we will do in the solution, first we will understand that in 1 dozen banana, in 1 dozen there are 12 bananas. Okay, so in 4 dozen how many will be there? That is 12 fours is 48. So 48 banana will be there. Now the question is asking what fraction is 6 bananas. So here your required fraction will be 6 upon 48, and that is, you will solve it further also. So let's see, 6 ones is 6 and 6 eights is 48. So for today this is the last question, and I will solve it further also, the question which is based on this problems in which the fraction is coming. So